Hello, how are you guys doing? I'm doing well. I don't know about y'all, but I am. We've got a trial to do today. Danganronpa 2? Yes, we're about halfway in, I hope, I think. I don't know, we're running out of students. That's how I'm of the assumption that we're halfway through. I actually have no reason to assume that beyond that. Like, there's just not enough kids around to murder anymore. That's the problem we're having. So we're probably almost done with the game. Like, how many children can you murder before the game ends? Last time I think we got down to like 5 or 6. Right? In the first game? I'm trying to think of all who died. There was... I want to say like 4 or 5. News story of guy's basement being flooded with blood. Thoughts? Happy Halloween, everyone. Let's set the skills. I have many more points, but probably no more skills. Increases the power of the silencer effective during non-stop debate. Cannot be combined with cheat code. Okay. Slows combos to increase... Even low combos will increase tempo. Effective during panic attack. I think that's it. Yeah, I only got new abilities from like 2 guys. Okay, cool. And they don't conflict as far as I can tell, so... Yeah, let's do it. The room layout thing is going to be the thing that makes it hard.
Explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present. If you vote correctly, then only I'll punish everyone beside. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go.
Revved up?
Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
You could have bought more skills from Minomi. Oh. Alright, anyway. No, I have to load. God damn it.
Now then.
No, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. You buy item from the e-handbook. Alright, so no. So how do I do that? Extras? No. If I continue, I won't be able to... E-handbook from that menu. Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. Pet. Clean out its poop. Report card. Minomi. Alright, so I got 9 points. There was something that I was gonna get. And I don't remember what it was. Alright. Increases jumping power. Nah. Turning power, max speed. It was probably something to do with the sword stuff, because that stuff's bullshit. A Wednesday stream, yeah. Tilda's got work like every day this week, so didn't really make any sense not to stream. She's gonna be coming home soonish, but I like to have Wednesday as wife day, but she has to work anyway, so. Alright. So, this one is probably good. I think I'm gonna go with this one. No, remember to double check before. Yeah, I don't have excellent blade though. So fine sword's just better to get. There's no reason to not get it. Alright, anything else to get? Upshift and downshift. Aiming speed. Increases jump. I don't think I need any of these other ones. Okay. So that's good enough. Alright, cool. We're good. Alright, no spoilers in chat, please.
Now then, let's begin.
Does
with
aiming
a
speed
simple
even matter with
explanation
mouse?
of the class trial.
Probably not too much. Get Sugma? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to restart. I need to get Sugma. That is a really good ability, isn't it? Soda or Suicide? One of the two. Not sure which.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Why does it still say you're hosting Potato? Because Twitch is like that. No channel is being hosted. I have no idea.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment.
Am I going to Poppin' Gamer? Yeah, I'm going to Pop.
The wrong person.
See, I'm going to Poppin' Gamer. Suck on D's. What was that other convention I was going to? Yeah. Can you speak Suck on D's? Yes, I can. Fluently. If you vote correctly, you'll only be the... Alright.
I'll punish everyone besides the
SoCon.
and
Yeah.
that person
SawCon.
will earn the right to
Going to
leave
SawCon,
this
Suck on
island.
D's, and Poppin' Gamer. So if you guys are in the area and you want to get tickets, they're on sale now. They're going to be selling out pretty quick.
I'm sure whoever survived.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
Have I met Joe? I don't know this one. What is this?
I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Oh my god, can you, like, not for 1 second?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Oh, Joe Mama. Okay.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident?
That's generally
We
how
weren't able to
trials
leave
work,
Strawberry
yes.
House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Whoa, what?
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
What?
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
She was being classy about saying that she doesn't fuck.
And then, the three of us
Soda
discovered
being horny on
Nekomaru's
main
body.
is his personality. He's a mechanic and he's horny on main. That's his entire character.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously.
Took me a minute to figure out what flexible legs meant. I thought she was just remarking that she was flexible and Tai Chi and all that, and I'm like, yeah, alright.
As I recall, we found out
Weird
the
thing to
elevator was
go
out of
off
order,
on, but
which
alright.
left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
No, we have to know these things in order to
Anyway,
figure that out.
It's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
Not necessarily.
Definitely.
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Literally how though?
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here.
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Chiaki continuing to being, like, the only person to have brain cell here.
We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand.
Whoa, why? Why are you burning her like that? She's not gonna want to be with you if you're like this, my dude.
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
No.
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
How accurate is it that the gamer is the most level-headed one in the group? Not very. No. Confirm or deny, how level-headed would you guys say you are in comparison to anyone? Just like generally relevant to people who aren't gamers. Because I've been called many things that I can't repeat in polite company on the internet by gamers who get mad. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably, it was the pillar. It's the pillar. Are you gonna make me spell it? Okay. They want me to say the new looking hammer, but that's not right.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
I'm probably gonna let it go through once.
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer.
There's no blood on the
and
hammer,
beat
though.
The crap out of him.
Okay, I probably need to say it's a new hammer. How many of them are JoJo fans? Most of the JoJo fans have backed off, actually. Doing the,
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was
doing
right
the,
there at the scene of the
I
crime.
actually watching JoJo series has actually flipped them completely
the
from people who
hammer.
hate me to people who, like,
The killer used
vaguely
that hammer
want to interact with me, which is, like,
and beat
a
the
huge
crap out of
improvement.
him.
No, that's wrong.
How much have I missed? 12
I can't
minutes.
accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
We literally got to the first, like, actual gameplay thing, and it's that the weapon isn't the hammer.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
There's no blood on it, dumbass.
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body. Just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Exactly. It's oil, not blood. Whatever. I was close enough.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
And not off anything else?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
Yeah. Also need to turn off Steam. A constant problem. Anytime I restart my computer, I forget to do it.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby Gangsta. That is his new name. I liked Boss Baby, but, you know, that's fine. Are the levels actually kind of low? Do you want me to turn it up? Why don't I turn it up a little bit? Deadly Premonition is messing with my levels. Let's see what this looks like.
Baby gangster? Me?
Yep.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Too high. Okay. I'm gonna bring it down. Like, let's see. I need to bring it down so that way it's level with me more or less. So it needs to be like down 2, I think. It should be pretty close.
I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Soda, why are you this?
It seems that was a waste of time.
JK, I just wanted to prove you guys were dumb.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a
I
potential
don't know,
weapon.
was anything else covered in blood?
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Right.
I see.
The only thing with oil
Who'd
on
win
it
a horny
is that
on
broken
main
pillar.
battle? Soda or Terra? Traitor has no, like... That's the entirety of his character, is being horny. Are the levels better now? I've turned it down to basically where it was at.
Then that pillar is the weapon.
So I think
Coach
Traitor would
Nekomaru
be
got
more
clobbered
horny
with
on
that
main.
pillar.
No restraints, just horny.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Yeah, that's true.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
We're 16-ish minutes into this trial, give or take. Probably closer to 14 because I had to restart a couple times.
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy.
Yeah.
But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Well, I don't think he lifted it.
Who are you talking about?
Boss baby.
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
Okay. Maybe the guy meant everything is low. I mean, I'm borderline peaking. If you can turn yourself up, that might help. I'm sorry. I don't know why my levels are always so quiet. I cannot for the life of me figure out why that is, but...
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
Your volume is maxed out. I can raise it up by, like, at max, like, I want to say, like, 2 decibels. Would that help? Let's try that. Okay. It is increased by 2 decibels. Assuming I don't shout, it should be good.
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
I'm at 40% volume and your voice is basically in my head. Your voice sounds totally normal. I have also a hat, hood, and horns on. Fair.
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Right. Also, why would he choose that method to kill himself?
I guess you're right.
Pick up a pillar and suplex yourself with it.
What the heck?
They're my emotional support horns. No, I get that. No. Sometimes you just gotta have aesthetic going. You know? You put on horns and then you feel like a bamf. I feel it. I have outfits where I'm just like, I'm having a crummy day. You know what? I'm gonna wear this. That word, suicide. By the way, the 4th murder in the Killing School Life was apparently ruled a suicide. I feel like this is like, this is just to throw us off, I think.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Like, if you were to knock it over on someone?
Huh? For reals?
Yes.
Yes, for reals.
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all.
Sonia, you're doing your best, for reals.
Sonia, here I go!
I don't know.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted,
I want to see what she says first.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
How do I agree?
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Yeah, I agree with
Sonia,
that.
you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not
Agree is
lifted,
blue text.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Blue
What
equals
about
agree.
tipping the pillar over?
Well, then that's wrong?
No, that's wrong.
What? Why is that wrong? That's what I thought.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Oh, right, yeah. Cool. I knew it.
Huh?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body.
I don't know. I didn't know why that was right, but there you go.
If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
Some.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
It was your bad. It was very much your bad. It was totes uncool.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
I really don't like that sprite. It's so awkward looking.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
There's nothing else in the room that could have. It was like basically an empty room, and the only other object was a hammer. We've ruled that out, and there was blood on the pillar. So I'm gonna assume.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
No. I think it's either soda or it was suicide. One of the two.
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual.
Wait a minute. Does the room flip upside down?
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
Nagato, the fuck?
What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
So he's totally changed his personality.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you?
Yeah.
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Room's a Mobius strip, as one does.
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough.
Why does Pro Jared keep showing up on my recommended channels feed? If you're talking about on YouTube, you can actually set it so that way it's not recommended to you. It's not very, doesn't always work, but you can do that. And why is he touching the same series as me? I don't know.
But when combined with a specific item,
It might be
there's a way
trending
it could
to
be
some
possible.
degree. Oh, on Twitch. I don't know. It's a good game.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
Right?
So
So the
Nagito
ultimate
knows
weapon
what
is
the
really
ultimate
just
weapon is?
understanding the room, I would assume.
Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed
Wait, what the
dominion
fuck,
over
Gunhim?
evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Oh, no.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the
Honey,
sword
someone
of
died. You need to shut the
victory.
fuck up.
It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield
Oh,
your
wow.
four
Sonya
dark
and him
daggers
are
of
totally
destruction.
banging. Holy shit.
I see.
Oh my god, they are totally a thing.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Well, it's because you spoiled your chance because you're an asshole.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the Funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the Funhouse?
Guntim, would eventually grow up into an adult that just sort of tried to pretend like he didn't do this shit as a kid. Nagato is... I don't know how much I can really say is... I mean, canonically his parents are dead, so if I were his parents then I'd be dead. So, probably gunned him.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the
Who hasn't done
hope,
cringy
aren't
shit
you?
when they were a teenager or a kid? You know? Like, Gundam would cosplay as himself for his own character.
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the Funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the Funhouse.
Kids do cringy shit. That's just how kids
Strawberry
work.
House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower.
I did notice that Mikan's portrait has a medical cross instead of an X.
But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
I think part of what I learned as a kid was that fear of not doing cringy things as a kid made me do more cringy shit. Doesn't seem like it's cringy, but then when you really think about it. So just be a weird fucking kid. I don't know, go out there, do the crazy shit. You might as well.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the Funhouse.
Who's teaching you these words? Watch your fucking language.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice.
Part of this
just
trial
so
is actually gonna be the fact that Gundam and Sonia are dating.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
The two houses are connected in the tower in the middle. That's what I thought at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Okay, hold on.
In truth, Strawberry Tower
Oops.
and Grape
Alright. It's gotta be, whose account? Spun 180 degrees. Well, it's gotta be that. I don't really, I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand it. Thank you for the 8 months of support, New Wave Beastie. And thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bits there. Lustuka.
are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the Funhouse.
No, what is Fuyuhiku's account? No, that's not it. That one was pretty good. That one was solid. That was a fucking shout out to New Wave Beastie being a sub for 8 months. That's what you get for being a sub. And I have, like, caffeine in my system. Also, you know how I was saying I felt like crap yesterday when I was streaming? I figured it out, okay? So, like, my body's been kind of achy. I haven't been sleeping well. My stomach hurts. Like, just pain, right? And I'm like, and I'm foggy-headed all the time. And it's like, what is going on with me? Tilda has been working earlier, so she's not drinking as much caffeine before she goes to work, which means that essentially I'm drinking an entire pot of coffee by myself rather than half of one. I've been drinking like 1 to 1.5 pots of coffee a day plus Cokes. So that's probably why I feel like shit. So I'm going to stop doing that. So instead of having my second cup of coffee, I mean, you know, I don't put much creamer in it at all, if any. Depends on if I'm feeling fancy. Yeah, don't drink as much coffee. Yeah, I'm trying to cut back. On my vacation, I'm not going to drink really any at all if I can. What is your heart rate? It's not a good thing. I'm fine. I have a glass of water and a Coke right now. I had, are you keeping track of your caffeine count? No. So that's why I was feeling like shit and probably anxious all the time too. So, what? All right.
Is that really it?
Broken
It's weird to say
doorknob.
they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
What if that's the only mysteries? There's no way that Nagato would mention it here. All right.
In
All right.
truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
That's wrong.
So that's the secret of the Funhouse.
Is that really it?
Strange feeling in the tower.
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different and the designs on the floor.
We've already settled. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
I think it's got to be weird
truth,
feeling in the
Strawberry
tower.
Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
I think that's
No,
right.
That's wrong.
180 degrees. What does that mean?
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
What the fuck?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
What? No. First off, that's not right. Second off, fuck you.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall,
Yeah,
Nekomaru's
right.
body was in
It
front
was
of the
flipped
door
the
to
wrong
Strawberry
way.
Hall.
I don't know what that means, though.
But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
But why would it do that?
If so, then what? Do you
Right?
seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
It does.
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Whoa! All right,
How
little
about
Miss
this?
Fascist. You
Somebody
calm your
moved
shit.
Nekomaru's body.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower,
Hey, it's nice everything. You are special because you're in chat and I noticed you. There you are.
but we should have
Hello.
all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower,
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
but Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If
Yeah.
it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Oh my god, I want to murder you. Sorry. I know a lot of people are mad at me now. That's fair. Alright, oil on the floor, new looking hammer, chains, fragments. Oil on the floor is probably going to be relevant.
There are many different ways.
Nope.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled.
I forgot how this
And
works.
Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece.
Nope.
I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
How do I do this again? As expected of a princess, she's overcoming my arguments with great confidence. You have limited cuts. Right. How do I turn the cuts?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by
Oh,
piece.
Waza. That's
I
it.
decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Thank you. Forgot the controls.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Allow me to cut through those words!
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body in the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how.
I have no idea what this
Then
means,
it's
though.
impossible to think it was moved.
The Bobulus, thank you for the 5 months of support. Allow me to cut through this sub.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's okay. Your head will come off later.
It's all right. A fired-up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Stop. She's not into you, my dude.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Like, I don't know how many people live in her kingdom, but if every single one of the people in that kingdom are not absolutely taken care of, off with her fucking head. Because, Jesus fuck, she literally said, let them eat cake. Like, come on. Come on.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
It's flipping?
No idea, huh?
The mystery ties into the secret of the Funhouse. We don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. The only thing to do is rely on the people who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the Funhouse.
You don't have to give us a hint, then.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
Thank you. I guess I'll
It
help.
wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
Was, who was it? Mary Antoinette. She was, don't know if this is true or not. It's kind of one of those things that was left to history. She was told that the peasants didn't have bread to eat, you know? And then she, in response, said, if they have no bread to eat, then let them eat cake. Being so completely out of touch with, like, the everyday man that was just like, oh, well, then whatever. And then, generally speaking, everyone got really fucking upset about it. And she died. She got her head cut off. She was literally 14 years old. Okay. Well, you know, there's that.
It's also important for me because
It's
it will
probably
help
unlikely
me
that they actually said
determine
that.
something.
She never actually said that. Yeah, exactly. But that's kind of the feeling that people had about her anyway. She died. It's a fake quote. Okay, that's fine. She was canceled aggressively. Cancel the rich aggressively with a guillotine. Determined? Is he talking about the traitor? So why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? What did he say? I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention. I was... The French Revolution was in the hands of the oligarchs who fucked up so bad that Napoleon came to power. Then Napoleon did some stuff that pissed off Germany. Then they got mad later. Then there was a whole invading thing that happened. Then they got in trouble for all of the horrors of war that happened in that time. And then this real big asshole was like, you know whose fault this is? The Jews? And that was World War II. No single Germany during the French Revolution, no. But it was just generally fuck that area of the world, and they're all a little upset about it. Let's see. I need to tell you I need you guys to do the class trial properly. It's also important for me to determine something. Okay. There's apparently a true quote by Jean-Jacques Rousseau in his autobiography. He did never say who said it.
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that.
Because he did the final dead room.
The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
The appropriate action in order to learn the circuit, or a secret. He did the life-threatening game.
See.
You're talking about the final dead room,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
You
that one was
cleared the
easy because we
life-threatening
were
game
there.
and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
I don't like him.
You took a picture?
Yes.
Yep.
Grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket, and then he showed us a dick pic.
See? This is it.
This is my dick. And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird?
So it's an elevator shaft that goes up and down?
If the Funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
So it's got to be two stacked up on top of each other, I guess.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
What doesn't make sense in this picture? Well, I want to say, like, right there.
Here!
There's fucking nothing.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle.
Right, so if the final dead room is... So that's over on the right side there. The square room with the thing inside it. There's nothing... There's no Grape House. You can't see the Grape House in that picture.
Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House
Exactly.
behind you. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
Maybe the elevator goes up and spins. It must.
I see. And is that it?
So there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained within it. What else doesn't make sense in this picture? This?
Here!
I don't actually know.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Right?
Yeah, it should have been.
Can you give us one good spin?
Then, this is definitely strange.
Spin!
This photo
It's a
doesn't
good
look
one.
like
That's
it
a
was
good
taken from
meme.
the first
That's
floor.
like real quality.
Angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry
Which is why you
House
can't
is
get into
located
it.
in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
No, and shut up.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, You can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
You can't say speen without peen. It's true.
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hajime. Why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How do you even come here? I love that. I love that so much. I'm gonna use that. Why are you here? Because I showed up. Like, that's such a stupid thing to say. I love it.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already?
Top floor. So the third floor?
No, the fourth floor.
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
Can you recite Robert 318 for Gundam, by the way? No. No, I can't.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint to figure out the mystery behind the Funhouse's structure? Yeah, he appeared on the third floor. Using the photo he took, you might be able to find the answers. Alright, let's do this. What? Oh, fuck. Alright. What word do you want? Oh, good, it's this instead. Thank fucking God. Okay. Forgot the controls, so had to wiggle a little bit. I played some more Crossnicks today. Sometimes, like, I'll play a game and Tilda will watch. We'll call it streaming. Oh, okay. And so I streamed Crossnicks for, like, one-on-one stream. But it's a good game. It legitimately is. Like I said, like, the dev gave it to me. They messaged me on, they exist. It's just one big-ass house. But it's a good one. It's a good game. The devs gave it to me. I think it is just a dev though. I don't know why I went around. But yeah. I'm probably gonna be playing it on my trip. It's a good like on a plane kind of game. Although I don't think I can do the leaderboards online. Strawberry House and the Grape House, they're the same building, really. Like, I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. When's the trip again? At the end of this month, beginning of next. I did it again? I'm dumb. Red. They're the same building. I don't know how to tell you what I want to say. That was just me being dumb. The caffeine's fucking... Just shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Pay attention. No. I'm trying to have conversations, but I need to pay attention. I'm trying to be an entertaining streamer who talks about things. Thank you for the Leon bits there. I'm paying attention, Solaris, but thank you. Vertically. Vertically is up and down. Read, Rev. No, I don't want to. That's not a dyslexia thing. That's just me being a dumbass thing that happened there.
It's all coming together.
Sure good at doing both.
Got it. I know the secret of the Funhouse.
I'm glad it wasn't a Hangman's Gambit, because if it was, I don't even know what they would have made me spell.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give?
Shut the fuck up and I'll give it.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There is only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different three-story
I know there's
buildings.
going to be a Hangman's Gambit eventually, but you know.
They're actually one 6-story building?
When did people stop saying daydream and started saying disassociate? When everyone wanted to have like a thing, they wanted to talk about their medical shit, and that's fine. Like, but it does dull the effectiveness of stuff. Like sometimes you just daydream, you know? Doesn't mean anything. Just means you're having a good day. Your brain wants to take a break.
If you think about it like that,
Just have a nice thought for a minute.
it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Floor above.
I see! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap. I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
Oh, snap.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Disassociating is completely different than daydreaming.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
Yeah.
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes.
Yeah, because that would be a dumb way to build a building. But if you wanted to fuck with kids, you could.
Quadrilateral and a hexagon. Overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
I know they just mean
In
spacing
order
out.
to conceal the unique design of the Funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
3D graphics.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then, it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
No, there's only one tower.
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash.
Soda,
Please
calm
watch me,
down. The
Soda.
more you're trying, the worse you look.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
She's so fucking special. I wish I were special. But I'm a creep. It's gonna be Strange Feeling or Broken Doorknob, I think.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up, dumbass!
I wish I could have rejected
One
that.
of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Oh my god.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
Why the what?
You're magnificent, Gundam!
What? You're both wrong and
Fair, you totally
stupid.
stole my spotlight.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up. Just pick one of them.
That's wrong and stupid. Is that something like that even possible? No, it's not.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Okay, hold up.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No.
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Do whatever you want.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers
Golly, you're hamsters. What?
was actually a dummy.
Are dummies tasty? That's quite
You mean a
amazing,
fake
Gunham.
Body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
What?
Damn it!
What is the? What do you want me to
I'm
say?
gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
That's not what happens.
Then hurry up, dumbass.
What is Monokuma file number 4? How he died? How he died. Okay.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
God damn it. Check the files. All right, let's check the files.
Damn it!
Find the contradiction. There was a dummy, and what was the other thing? What did Gunham say? Wire? No. I mean, the blood is still an obvious thing. That's what Gunham says. Okay.
I'm gonna solve this mystery. And hurry up. One of the bodies was actually a...
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Why is that wrong? How's the trial so far? Stupid.
Damn it!
I'm gonna...
Alright, what are the things? He was a robot. I know he was a robot. Broken doorknob, then? Wire, goodnight button, tripped over pillar, chain, broken doorknob.
One of the bodies in one of the
Like,
towers
how would he even do this?
was actually a dummy.
Do you want me to copy the words? Didn't I already try broken doorknob on both of them? I don't think I did.
I'm gonna solve this mystery
God,
in a flash.
this is bad.
And hurry up, dumbass.
One of the
I
bodies
literally
in
did
one of the
that.
towers
Strange feeling in the tower, maybe? No, I think I
was
did strange.
actually a dummy.
There it is.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. Are you the dummy? Yes, I am. Yes.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Okay, why did I use that? Why didn't I use Kazuyoshi's account?
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Straw, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
It's not just that. The parts that I carefully arranged when disassembled, when I disassembled the body moved too.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Yeah?
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
She's super not into you, dude.
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
Yeah,
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
right.
I see. That is disappointing.
You wanted to kill him? What?
I'm even more disappointed.
I'm sure you are.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body.
I mean,
was
to
in
be
both
fair,
towers,
like, as anyone who
even though it was
ships
supposed to
Sonia
be on
and
different floors.
him, like, that he's not good to her.
Maybe it was simply moved? The body moved
Like,
to
he
a
creeps
different
on her
floor?
constantly. She's doing that thing where, like, she still kind of pretends to be your friend, but God, she fucking hates you. Like, that's a thing. Like, but it's not, like, socially acceptable for her to be like, fuck off.
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
It's called the fucking elevator. A device that transports things between different floors in the same building. Feel like I've seen that before. Huh. guys, I think for the first time, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can answer this. Hold on. I'm gonna Google this because I don't think there's any way I can figure it out. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right. There we go. All right. What is something that takes you from one floor to another? A mezzanine. Nope. I mean, I guess mezzanine. You know what? It's mezzanine now. Mezzanine is the correct answer, apparently. All right, let's go. Thanks, Google. All right, let's do this. Of course, a mezzanine. All right, it's enough words, right? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, mezzanine's 9 letters. What is it then? Fuck. Oh, I can't even spell mezzanine right. Shit. I'm fucked. I'll need these letters later. I don't need another L, do I? No. L-E. Bay. Nope. Oh, I spelled mezzanine wrong.
You must be talking about an elevator.
Holy shit. I forgot about that. Elevators. They take people from one floor of a building to another.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Yeah.
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
Oh my god.
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
And the other side was just a fake door.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
That's because it's an elevator.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
No, it's an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator,
Uh-huh.
then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
Because Monokuma's a bastard.
And a picture of a grape on the
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There's none of this matters.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
Yes.
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
Bro, what?
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
Yeah, thanks, Chiaki. That was good.
It's
Thanks.
fine.
Random.
Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
You know, one time I saw this guy get killed. It was pretty fucked up, all things considered. Anyway, and then elevators, they allow you to go up and down stairs. My point is that, you know, take care, see the best in people. I'm trying to see the best in her right now, but I don't know what the fuck she's going on about. Things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. You have to take 2 steps back and explain. Nope. That includes the body, the pillar, the oil. We've been talking about this stuff for a while. She tries her best. She really is. There shouldn't be anything strange about them. Not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. They're all on the floor?
I see.
Sorry, it took me a minute to try and
Is it
figure out
safe
what
to
they're
say
talking
that
about. Yeah.
All the items on the floor didn't change?
They just changed the lighting.
And? Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
This is totally unnecessary. Like, how do you get to this point and not understand this?
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
No, it's an elevator. Something unique about the elevator. You can only enter one side at a time. There's no ceiling. Only the floor moves. It's an enormous... What? All of these things.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
How is that? Yeah. Even in the graphic, they showed that.
Only the floor moved?
No, the floor doesn't rotate. It just goes up.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator. Only the floor was.
That's... I mean, like, normally the walls come with you in an elevator, sure, but, you know.
That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
Yeah.
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the 4th floor, which
You
was
can't
Strawberry
see
Tower,
up. It's
a
just,
different
it's
door on the far back
blackness
wall
all the
had
way
Grape
up.
design.
And the lighting is dim enough in there that it works. It's dumb, but it works.
Then where do the different floors lead?
What?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
What? Oh my god, my brain. It hurts. Solaris, thank you for the Leon bits.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
Fun house.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
How the fuck did they get in? They're probably... I mean, maybe the elevator goes up another floor.
It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
I'm gonna force you to do a Hangman's Gambit, and the answer is Monokuma. Try and spell that. Thank you.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Creepy. Wait,
Wait, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
What?
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
Well, they thought that whoever did this didn't understand how the room worked.
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Yeah.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, it probably could have used these parts to repair the button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen once you, to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button, the strawberry side of the door won't open long enough as long as there's a chain there. But you don't need to worry about that. Which is why he said
The killer
that.
destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower.
So then... we got...
Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the Funhouse.
I think whoever did this
The
didn't
appearance
understand.
of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
Yes, because it's how he used it as
It
a
would have
murder
been
weapon.
a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Yep.
Hold on. You're progressing
Hey, new people.
much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
No, there's not. Shut up.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Oh. Cry more.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Yeah.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
Yeah, you...
But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
It rotates, though.
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
I swear to God. Monokuma, can we take a vacation to, like, the mall and just ride an elevator? Like, it's gonna destroy their minds.
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower.
Which one's the elevator thing? It's Kazuuchi, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you.
Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses... I don't understand how you get from one house to the other without clipping into one. And how it feels like it barely moves at all means that... Wouldn't it have to, like when you're in an elevator, you feel the vertical force on you. So, like... I don't understand how they're explaining that, but okay. But in fact, when my back is facing... Right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Sonia getting that big titty goth boyfriend. Someone pointed this out earlier, and I feel like this needs to be brought up. Give me a second.
If the two have...
Okay, hold up. Oh, I can't look at it. I'll look at it in a minute.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong. The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Yes!
Come on. You used the elevator while you're...
Someone pointed this out, and I want to see if it's true. Chest size, 37 inches. Chest size, 37 inches. If Akane has big tits, so does Gundam. This is a factual statement. He's actually slightly taller. So he is big titty goth boyfriend.
Ah, that. Yeah.
It's pretty strange.
It's supposed to be muscle. All right.
From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Yeah, I really don't understand how this works, though.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses,
I think that refers to the chest's width, not depth. Okay. So do me a favor, bust out a ruler real quick. Chest is 37 inches, all right? When you do measurement for clothing, measure your chest. Like, go get a ruler and measure your chest left to right. No. Like, if that's the case, then I have a 12-inch chest. That's absolutely not correct. The circumference, all the way around. Like, give or take, I did, like, the shittiest measurement. You should check Hajime for kicks. Okay. You want to believe that he's 3 feet wide? Yeah. Why do we even need to know chest? How can we creep on the girls if we don't know how big their boobs are? Hajime, how big are your tits? 36 inches. Nakaso is 33. Oh, man. Boss Baby's kind of flat-chested.
it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the
Oh
other
my
house,
god,
right?
why the fuck is it like that?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side
Okay,
when we arrived
fine.
at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Why does this matter? Because the entire purpose of this building is to fuck with us and think that they were connected left to right in a straight line like an eye. If it doesn't do that, then a lot of the things in this don't make sense. And the only reason the pillar fell over was because it was in an elevator.
From an amusement park.
It was necessary to maintain the original layout of the illusion, yes. Today is Speedwagon's birthday. Happy birthday. The only character that's relatable in that series.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
He's a bear.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with
Okay,
the
then.
secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
You wouldn't feel the elevator move because it's going slow. That's dumb.
What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
The Octagon! Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Come on down to the Octagon. We got Gwen Stefani. Pee Wee Herman. Monster trucks.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
The Octagon.
Oh my. I can't believe I have to explain that now.
Boys to men.
As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
Barack Obama.
I see!
What?
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student,
Thanks.
you're quite knowledgeable.
This part makes more sense in Japanese. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I guess I should continue listening. where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Guys, I need help. I'm not going to be able to figure this one out. Oh, wait. There, I did it. The Grape House is an octagon, but isn't Grape House six-sided?
Crap!
Wait, what? The round one?
Crap!
What? Wait, what? No, I actually don't understand.
Crap!
Wait, where's the four-sided building? 8 sides to a building. One, two, three. Yeah, so it's... What the fuck do you want from me? You don't fail at this part. I absolutely do. None of these have 8 sides.
Crap!
8 sides, yes. There's 6 there. Where should it be at? I'm gonna die from this. I only got one chance. I absolutely have no idea what it's trying to tell me right now. I'm actually this stupid. I'm sorry, chat. I literally do not understand what it's trying to ask me. I'm gonna go get a Coke and be mad at myself. Where can you count 8 sides? There aren't 8 sides on any of this.
Crap!
There's 6 sides on the Grape House. There's 4 sides in the hallways, counting the beginning and ending. The sphere is a circle, is a circle, is a circle. And then the cube is a cube, so it has 4 sides. Oh, that hurt.
This is...
Yes, I would like to retry.
We will never give up!
Dumbass doesn't know what an octagon is. It doesn't let you rotate, but it's an irregular octagon. So I clicked that, and I clicked that. Didn't click that. Where did he went from here to there? I already chose that, right? Which ones have I not chosen yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Crap!
Elevator is an octagon?
Crap!
3 plus 3. Did you borrow your brain cell? I sublet it, okay? Think outside the box. Like,
Crap!
try looking at it from above. None of those have 8 sides still.
Crap!
I hate this. I hate this so much. I actually don't know. Like there?
Crap!
Like he was on the first floor of Strawberry House. He was on the balcony? What do you want? The balcony?
Here!
What?
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
moderately upset.
Why is that place the Octagon?
Because the devs are assholes.
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house?
Yep.
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
You fucking whores.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
We spent an hour figuring out what he was talking about. Can I just explain that? We just did.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the Funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly...
Burren, thank you for the 2 months of support. An Octagon is an 8-sided shape. I hate that that's what I failed on, because it makes it seem like I don't know what a fucking Octagon is. This is a weird-looking Octagon. A regular-looking Octagon is like a stop sign.
To be called the ultimate weapon.
Funhouse is the true identity of the Funhouse weapon, the ultimate weapon. What does that mean? How did the killer use that to kill Nekomaru? An Octagon! Gone, gone, gone.
Hiya!
I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander, so there's no way I'm gonna get hurt by a mere word. Monomi, this is serious? Stu Fatly. It's much more straightforward than I expected. Stu Flatly. That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these words would be Stufatly. There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone, all together now. Mon ami is a serious Stufatly.
Oh, I'm glad we stepped away from the game for a minute to learn that.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
It's not. We're doing a BRB. I'm mad about Octagons. Oh, that's so dumb. I'm going to the bathroom. We're doing a BRB. I fucking hated that. 2-minute BRB. Today's Chronog game is Guts and Glory. I believe I got it for free from Chronog. I got it from free from somewhere. I need to keep track of this. I'm like 95% positive that I got the game for free from either the devs or I bought it. I might have bought it. I think I did buy it. Anyway, it's $7.50. It's where Krangus first made his appearance. The baby who no one loved. It's a game. Go watch a certain Jack Black video. No, we're done. No, I'm gonna go to the bathroom for 2 minutes and kiss my wife. I think that'll make me feel better. I'll be back in 2. BRB. And I'm back. How are you guys doing? Not a Fortnite ad. Does anyone... Does anyone actually care about Fortnite? Like, I'm not bashing the game. It's a fine enough game. I just don't enjoy it.
Oh no.
Octagon is an amazing shape at fantastic size and neat, awesome angles.
Here, let me show you. Oh man, I totally forgot to bring an Octagon.
Oh, okay, don't worry.
Wow, let's go find an Octagon. This stop sign is an Octagon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Elmo's already here.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. Ugh, my heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw!
Whoever did her voice acting did not do a good job. I'm gonna be honest.
Ah, but be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently. I never expected the Funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh
Yeah.
well, let's just press on ahead.
Oh, okay. In the Japanese version, she speaks with actual ooh speech. Great.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
Yes.
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's
Monokuma's
really
voice
important
actor is totally on point. He's like cutesy, but like fucked up. It's great.
the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Nekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What about finding hope and whatever?
What happened to the bastard who kept saying
Yeah.
how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
Means take away. It's what happened to your brain. God retracted it as soon as he realized what you were going to do with it.
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such acts.
I see.
Akane with a brain is what's her name from the first game. Akane with a brain is like... Akane is the child of Sakura and what's her name? Aoi, or whatever.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can.
Hina, yeah.
Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know?
Can you just not?
Akane! You're drooling waterfalls?
Yeah, she's really into food, like you're really into Gundam. Pronounced like Owie. Okay? Rev's unintentional comedic timing is just advancing the text. No, I know how to comedy. I'm good at it. I'm good at the comedies.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure,
Thanks, Chiaki,
why don't
for
we think
bailing
about
me out
how
of
they
that one.
used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
Do you think Gunhims listens to black metal? He listens to like second wave black metal and thinks that he's clever for doing so. You know? Or intentionally listens to like... He listens to the kind of metal that like lacks structural sounds like second wave black metal in order to make it seem like he knows more about music and is edgy. He listens to nu metal too. Oh my god, he definitely listens to nu metal. And but not like metalcore. He doesn't listen to metalcore. That's too dude bro for him. He listens to Saint Anger on repeat. Listen, I think Guntim is a dumbass sometimes too, but no one actually listens to Saint Anger on repeat. I listened to it recently, literally just to see if, like, what if I did a cover of Saint Anger? Could I make it better? And it's sort of like, it has, if it was played by someone competent, it has something going half of the song, and then it has a different thing going the other half of the song, and the end result is like someone just running up to you and hitting you in the shins. It's like, I don't think you can even cover it to make it good. It's just like functionally bad.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Like, everything about Saint Anger is bad, but it's not the worst thing that Metallica has ever done. That would be Lulu. It makes no sense. Dude listens to Dead Man's Party. Dead Man's Party is a fucking bop. Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? Who could ask for more? I am the table. What the fuck is that, man? Was that from a concept album? Is that what that was? But if he was beaten with a blunt object, he wouldn't be able to kill that. Utilize, it wouldn't be... It wouldn't kill... Be a kill that utilized the building structure, yeah. What caused Nekomaru's cause of death that utilized the building structure? Falling.
I see. That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
That would explain things. And he hit... Oh, that's how there's blood on the top of the pillar.
Died from falling?
Yeah.
If the Funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
The second floor?
That I don't know yet.
I guess?
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
No, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower.
Yeah, oh, what the fuck? Where'd you get a brain cell?
You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
So now I'm afraid. This is one of those occasions, like, this has happened to me recently. Where, like, sometimes true story, I follow some people on Twitter just because I like to see some people burn. Right? I like to see them, like, suffer. It's fucked up, I know. I have weird things that make me happy in this life, and really just let me have this, okay? Anyway, there's this one guy I follow. He has never been right about anything ever. Right? Like, when there is a take to be had, he will have a take, and it's just the wrongest take. Even before I know what the thing is... Even before I've looked into the thing, I can already assume that that guy is wrong. Like, whatever it is. And my opinion is probably the exact opposite. And somehow, when it came to the whole, like, fucking, like, Blizzard thing that happened, right? He had the same take as me. And so I had to, like, triple check and make sure I was right, because I was like, this guy's been a dumbass on everything. Like, do I not understand Do I not understand what's going on in China? The fuck? What the hell is this? And then, like, after double checking, I'm like, no, I actually agree with him. I'm like, there's something wrong. That's the feeling I just got from this. There's something wrong. Why do I agree with her? I'm probably being stupid.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the first floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
They canceled their Overwatch Switch launch event, yeah. Broken clock, yeah, that's what Tilda said to me when I explained this whole situation to her. She was like, broken clock? And I'm like, yeah. What? If we ever get Rev to stream with J-Slot, we need Stall to make J-Slot suffer. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, heartbreaking. Worst person you know just made a great point. Yeah, he was just fucking weird, dude.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
That seems a bit extreme, don't you think?
But my gut is going crazy right now.
I wouldn't recommend vandalizing BlizzCon because that would involve buying tickets to BlizzCon. Did you meet Angriest Pat? Yeah, I did. I met him and his, like, girlfriend. She seemed nice. He seemed nice. I asked, like, is that your wife or what? And he's like, no, she's just, you know, nah. I don't think they're married, are they? They weren't at the time, anyway. Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. Pat and Paige, no, they're not married. I don't think that they... Yeah. She's just, yeah, no. Yeah? Okay, good.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
No. Alright.
Damn it!
Alright, what are my
When
options?
the elevator is on the 1st...
Okay. Akane, what is your account? Rumbling noise around 5:30. Okay, that might be relevant.
You can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
Contact elevator?
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator,
Right.
they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside,
Where's the goodnight button?
the other door won't open.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved it.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Okay, cool. I got it.
When the elevator is on, you can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible.
Then, after locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object.
But he wasn't moving.
That's wrong.
Use slow-mos so you can heal. Oh,
That
you
sensor
heal?
should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
If you got a problem with the company, let me give you a quick tip. Don't buy tickets to their events. Like, how does that make any fucking sense?
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor
I think you have a
wouldn't
skill that
notice
makes you heal when you
right?
slow-mo. Oh, I need to start using that. You can't get refunds. People bought them before. Okay, then fair enough.
I
Sell
see.
that on Twitter
So
or,
that's
you know,
how-
whatever. Just be like, hey, I don't want to go anymore. If you want to fuck that place up, it's on you.
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner,
That's fair enough.
Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. yet.
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Yeah, bitch.
Silence, pest!
To whom?
Now you're calling me a pest?
Yeah. Some BlizzCon visitors are apparently scared to go even because of the violence. Don't be violent towards the people who are fucking going to the convention, you know? That doesn't make any sense, especially if they're like, I don't know. It's just weird. No, be angry at Blizzard. Don't get violent about it, though. Just fucking don't support them if you believe that. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what could that be? I actually have no idea. The wire?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Oh, I need you.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
No. Thinking
Isn't
time.
it about time we went over the pillar again?
Nope. Sorry.
Crap!
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling to think about the arrangement, right?
I'm not healing when I'm using slow time.
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
No.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
No, I meant to do the wire, though.
Crap!
Just listen to the end. Okay.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop...
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement...
The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the...
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about
Let's
we all
listen to
shut
him.
up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Silence, pest!
Don't be so cold.
You both deserve it.
What if I start to enjoy it?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the
Soda
elevator.
has arranged a new kink.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
No, it's not.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
Nope.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
There it is.
I agree with that.
I agree. Consent. It's important. The hammer's a red herring.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it?
Yeah.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to say. I just didn't know how to say it.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
Yeah, I'm not really sure how this works specifically, but yeah.
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
Right?
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
And then what?
Huh?
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode.
What have I missed since the intermission? Just dumbass. And also, Soda has a new kink. Basically that.
Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence!
That's literally
killer
the
took
joke,
advantage
but yeah.
of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Guys, has Rev done anything funny since the intermission? No, I don't do that. I'm not funny at all.
Too easy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
What?
Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Clock. Clock's alarm timer. Radio clock. One of these two. I'm not sure
Even
which.
if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Nope, that's not what I was trying to get. What the hell are you even saying?
Crap! What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Yeah.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
God damn it!
Crap! What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
How do I say
If he was
this?
sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story.
I think, thanks to Kazuuchi, I think I figured out how the killer dropped Nekomaru. That's right, I used the evidence to...
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode.
There it is,
Allow
thank
me
you.
to cut through those words.
Cut through those words!
What
I
do you
missed
think
the
would
second
happen
one,
if
yeah.
Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
Yeah, I don't know. If we only had some way of waking people up. God, fucking someone explain elevators and alarm clocks to these people.
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
So it was murder, not suicide.
You woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why. If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make it fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality,
Yeah, that is actually
the scrape
terrifying.
marks caused by the wire were near the tip
Is there
of the
anyone you're
doorknob,
suspicious
right?
of? I'm low-key suspicious of Soda, but I have a feeling that he'll live through
didn't
this.
fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
Either that or it's Gundam, because that would make Sonya sad. That'd make that for a real fucked up dynamic.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
One of the two.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
No spoilers, though, please.
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
Which is the hammer. The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... In that case, I shall use my full power. Ooh. With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put his hands into grabbing the doorknob with both hands, but not yet. Here comes the ultimate strength of 1,000,000 horsepower. It wasn't creaking. If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that really was, then that's the clue that Nekomaru left for us to
see.
find.
So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
I mean, it's Leon, obviously,
Do you
yeah.
finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Oh, this is gonna be some weird kinky shit.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Oh, no.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Oh.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this.
Yeah.
So thanks to that alarm,
Thank you.
Nekomaru ended up
Thank you
falling
for
while he
speaking,
was still hanging
Kameda.
upside
For the
down.
first time ever, thank you.
That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too. right?
Doesn't that mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor? He collided with the pillar.
I see!
That's why it's over.
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding
The
with
entirety
pillar.
of this
Isn't that
relies on you not understanding the geometry of the room. Once you understand it, it's like, yeah.
Finally, the pillar!
Remember at the beginning of the game when we called Rev Sodakin? Yeah, fuck you all. Yeah, I actually do remember that. Fuck you for that.
So that's how the pillar
Not you
shattered,
specifically, but
and
other
why
people in
oil
chat.
was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
Probably a coincidence, yeah.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
That's true.
Then what about the alarm?
More people called you Gundam. Okay.
I'm positive the alarm was
You
set for
preferred it to
7:30
Gundam.
a.m.
I don't
And
want
if
to
we
be
map
kin
it
with
out from
anyone.
there,
I'm not kin with anyone, not even myself. Why would you do this?
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Don't say that.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
Okay, keep calling him that.
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the
What if
7:30 a.m.
all
alarm
of the
went
other
off.
clocks have been changed?
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
Because he died at 7:30, but we got to the tower at what, 9?
That's what I want to know.
Seriously, it's just one after another. I can't get choked up this time. There's a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. Don't kin real people, it's bad. It's just kind of weird in general, but I don't know, whatever. Makes you happy, I guess. But don't kin real people, that's a problem. It's okay to see things that you like about yourself in other people, and it doesn't mean you're kin with them. That's like, hey, I'd like more things to be, what's kinning? Go to hell on your own terms.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
No? Okay, the clocks have been changed, though.
Crap!
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Yes.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
Yes.
His time of death and the time
I'm gonna
the
listen
body
to the
was
whole thing,
discovered.
yeah.
One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering.
Yeah.
They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No. No, they messed with the wall clock!
Damn it!
Damn it! You can't mess with that
We
one.
headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
It's a radio
But
clock.
the
You
alarm
can't
inside
change it.
Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
Okay, it's literally that. Radio clock, I guess. Why would you listen
We
to her?
headed for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
But the alarm inside was set for 7.
Nekomaru
How
died
long
because
has
Time
Rev
of
been
death and
streaming?
one of those
Almost
must
2
be an
hours.
illusion.
2 hours and
Probably
6
did some
seconds,
tamp- they probably
apparently.
messed with the. That's gotta be it!
Oh, fuck, I missed it again. I was paying attention to chat.
We headed for Grape before 7 a.m.
But the alarm inside was set for 7.
Nekomaru died.
His time of death and the time. One of those must be an illusion.
Yes.
killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
There it is. Thank you.
No, that's wrong.
God, you knew what I meant, game.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible
The
to
radio
mess
clock is the one inside of his chest.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Right.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
Yeah.
The clock inside Grape House?
Yeah.
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
They were both changed.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
We? Oh, right. Royal we. Okay.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. Should I doubt the clock? Yes. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we misunderstand something. I think in focus I might be... Okay, thank you for a logic dive. Alright. Paying close attention this time to not have missing brain cells. No, go ahead. Alright, first question. The time in the building. Sorry, I didn't shift enough. I was trying to read it and it was like going off the screen. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Someone changed the clocks. There's no reason they couldn't have done that. That isn't disproven at all. Oh! Whoa, okay, you actually made me jump from one Huh? You should really read slow. I do. That's part of the problem. Okay. Okay. That reminds me of that cool math game. Yeah, same. I think they probably took inspiration from that, one way or the other. Cool. What do you think of Logic Dive? I was thinking, I have no reason to upgrade the jumping ability. Like... Okay. Oh, thank God. Don't. There's the checkpoint, thank God. Alright, question 2. The building clock. That's it. You can't change Nekomaru's clock. There's nothing to it, game. This doesn't require a logic deep dive. You're just trying to make this trial go longer than it deserves to. This is not a point of contention. I feel like this part's easy. Octagon bullshit, that was bullshit. And I think we can all agree on that. And I'm gonna pretend that chat's agreeing with me so I can fuck! Both houses. They're both wrong. It's impossible to change 2 clocks at the same time, guys. So obviously your testimony's wrong.
It's all coming together.
Like, literally.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
Yeah, what if that really obvious thing happened?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building,
If I were to create a new brand of soda, what would I call it? That's a good question. What if it was something like, you know how you got like Dr. Pibb and Dr. Pepper and like Coca-Cola is named after like, what the fuck is Pepsi named after? What if it was just called Rev? Oh, pep. Like it gives you pep. Got you. Would you work for fuck SA? What?
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
But you already knew this. Pepsi was originally called Brad's drink. Okay.
So that's what it was.
Have you ever drank
There's
Moxie?
no way I would have noticed that.
Oh, I was thinking Molly for a second. I'm like, I don't think you drink Molly, but okay.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
2 hours. I need to figure out how much time. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. I don't remember what these are, but yeah, I think it's what's her? Yeah.
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
Right.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
Yeah.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
I agree with that. That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
That's pretty loud.
We heard that noise too.
Sonya fucks everyone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up. Come on now. She doesn't fuck Soda.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge.
She's got standards.
What is it, Sonya?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
2 hours.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
2 hours.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
The rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30, and the answer to know how much our time was off was by 2 hours.
See!
Hey, Skelecorgi. Yeah. Cats are doing good.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30.
Abby's getting
And if
bigger,
we heard the sound of his impact
but still
at
is
5:30,
small. I don't think she's gonna get a whole lot bigger, but she's definitely getting bigger side to side. So we kind of assume
that means our time was off by 2 hours.
that she's gonna get bigger. Because Herman was like that. He got bigger side to side, then he'd, adjust.
2 hours? That much?
Yeah.
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the Funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
Does that mean Abby's getting fat? Nah, she's probably gonna grow into it, and if she doesn't, then we'll work on it.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
That's a good question, and one that I don't bother to want to answer
The
yet.
reason is obvious. So they could lure out just Nekomaru.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, You definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Do I have any bets? I currently am saying soda, but I don't have good evidence for that, aside from
there,
he
the killer's
seems
plan
capable.
was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. Monokuma Tai Chi.
I see.
It's really
That's
clever,
it.
actually.
The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
What time does Monokuma Tai Chi happen?
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. This radio clock had the exact time.
Right.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself.
Which actually
at the
Monokuma
precise
did
time.
mention because he was like, I didn't expect you all not to show up.
And when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
Yeah, he was going to Tai Chi.
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Yeah.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it's true. But it turned out like this. I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone,
Paid to watch
you were
streams?
including us, right?
You getting paid to watch this stream? Hells yeah.
We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Putting your foot in your mouth. You should try
Are
it.
you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
No.
Wrong! Too bad.
We're at 420 viewers. Nice. Blaze it.
Liar! I'm right!
Hold up. Hold up. Blaze it.
That's not it. It's incorrect.
That's
Oh, now we're at
definitely the
423.
correct answer.
Okay.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru,
423, blaze it.
the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Wait, did you kick people? No, they just left on their own concern. That was an air horn.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Right?
Really? Was there anyone who
I don't
didn't
think you
have
can
an
kick
alibi
Twitch
at that
viewers.
time?
I think when you ban a Twitch viewer, all it does, it makes it so that way they can't talk, I think. I banned a couple of people. People have found their ways around it, and then I banned them again.
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
Whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? So, I don't... Can I look at the information at all? No? Okay, let me think about this. All right. All of the... I can't look at my evidence, apparently. All right, so it's not Soda, because he was there with someone. Who was he with? Who wasn't in the alarming scene? Check F2. It literally doesn't work. Do not look at chat. Okay. Fuyuhiku was there. Who else? Okay, it was one of the guys. Was Kameda there? I wish it would let me look at the evidence again. Especially if they're going to time it. Okay. Who are the men? Myself? I didn't do it. Because I'm me. Kameda, I think, was there. Soda was there. I've closed chat. I hope the mods are around to help. Fuyuhiku. Gundam? But Gundam was sleeping in the other tower, right? I actually have no idea who the fuck it is. I think that's a first. I don't know who this is because I don't remember that evidence and I can't go back and look at it because it's been like a week since I last played this. Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna have to guess and be wrong. Nagito?
You're the only one!
I don't think that's right.
The one who wasn't there. It's you.
Okay,
right,
cool.
Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and
Yeah,
Fuyuhiku.
I remember that. Thank you for showing me the scene again.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy.
Right.
You weren't in your room, were you?
That wasn't in evidence.
If
Okay.
that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
I don't even know what that move is, but it sounds brutal.
If I may be frank.
No, you're Kameda. You have to stay Kameda. You can't change who you are. And who you are is a bastard.
Even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
Anyone who is in the nice rooms didn't hear it. Because they're... Akane? I'm trying to think of who's not in a nice room. Because the nice rooms are soundproof.
However, that is also true for me.
Right.
It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House.
So that limits it down to like me and Akane, and I didn't do it.
But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange?
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Because she was in a nice room.
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but
I'm gonna hide chat again. I'm gonna have to.
it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The only, yeah. Secret, what did these three have in common? Soundproof? What's the word? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Dorm? I don't know what word it wants. E? What? What the fuck? It's the rooms were soundproof. What word is this, though? L? Dilly. Deluxe room. There it is. No, it's not room. Fuck. What word is this? Suite? Let's try room. Yeah, it's room. Okay. Have we seen it M yet? There it is. Okay, deluxe rooms.
I got it!
Yeah, deluxe rooms makes more sense than soundproofing, I guess.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall.
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe rooms are soundproof and have excellent air insulation. Standard rooms have so-so insulation, but it's pretty decent. And the chrome rooms have a severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
You're a bastard, you know that?
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue. And a decisive factor
I don't know
in
why, though.
identifying the killer.
Like, I don't know why she would do it.
Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer is among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Alright, it's not me. Could be Soda. No, it's not Soda because we saw him. Couldn't be Sonia. Could be Chiaki, I guess. No, she had a nice room. Wasn't Boss B. It's. I don't know why though.
Crap!
So the deluxe room is the clue. Who's left? We saw him. We didn't see her. We saw him. We didn't see him, but he has an excuse. What? No, she has a room. It's got to be.
Crap!
What the fuck is this? Soda was seen there too. But it happened 2 hours. But all of these people have alibis. What am I doing wrong? God, I'm having a lot of dumb tonight. Soda, I think it's you.
Crap!
Like, it's literally not me, because I know it's not me, and it's not him. It's not her, because she was in a deluxe room. She was in a deluxe room. He was in a deluxe room. He is in that picture. She, I don't know where she is. He came out. It's me?
Crap!
Wait, that's not festival. There's no time for me to fool around now. Everyone doubts me. Even I doubt me. It's the first time it tallied up the votes, and I'm like, yeah, it's fair.
This is my...
What am I
Never
missing?
give up.
But they all came out. The killer is among us. All right. Boss baby then. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I literally don't know. I've closed chat so I don't get it spoiled. Boss baby, would you do it?
Crap.
No. Okay. I'm guessing now because I don't know. Like everyone was somewhere. Then it's Gundam because he's the only person I haven't guessed yet, I guess. Why though? No, he was there too.
There's something I want to ask you.
He was there too, though.
When
Wait,
the
he had a
alarm
nice
rang at the
room.
Strawberry House Lounge.
He had a
You
nice
rushed
room.
over
How
there
did he
too,
hear?
Right?
What's wrong with that?
That's it. God, I'm fucking stupid. That's so obvious.
If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
I mean, it had to be him because there was starting to be some happiness in this universe.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
There was only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
I forgot who was in what room because it's been a few days and I'm dumb. And I'm literally taking the game's word for it on who was in deluxe rooms or not. And that's what that problem was. It wasn't who was not in a deluxe room. It was who was in a deluxe room that was the solution. I can open up chat now, I think.
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Don't. I've opened up chat already. You multiverse brained it. No, that's guessing everything but him. Hi.
Me? After you saw
been demoted to
Nekomaru
Minomi,
heading to the
Ken.
tower,
Oh.
you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Akane, Ken.
Even
I don't
though
want that either.
Nekomaru's murder
My tits
was a
aren't big
death
enough.
trap that utilized the alarm in his chest. The killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Gundam was one of your suspects.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
I don't like you guys saying Akane was smarter than Rev at that moment because it's true.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge, and they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
This was like me being dumber than I have on
The
any
best
case
case
prior.
scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi. Because I was in the lounge. So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
This This ruckus is louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. Don't making that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out?
I'm gonna beat myself up over it because it's super obvious.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
I'm wondering what he's gonna be like when he snaps. What do you want to bet he turns into a normal-ass person?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
I don't know what a fucking octagon is. Don't ask me to count.
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears.
Alright.
That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
Yeah.
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
I have the ability to hear with the power of 3 hamsters and a normal human being.
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
I mean, it's really not that big of a deal, really,
And
but okay.
yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway.
Yeah, a better excuse would be like, yeah, I left my door
So,
open or something. That makes
Why don't we
sense.
just go ahead and
The
start
going
voting?
to pee makes sense, but I
It's
think there were
obvious that
bathrooms in the
Gundam
rooms.
is the killer.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
Why'd you keep your door open during a killing game? They don't lock anyway.
Seriously, let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
Hmm?
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Ah, you said opening act again!
Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
His rebuttal is he had to go pee.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct?
Gundam's voice actor is really good.
Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
What? He broke it?
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator.
What?
Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side.
But he just rode the elevator.
If so, the human who used
He also
the
voices
elevator would
Avidal?
have
This is
left
Avidal?
the Grape
Holy
House.
shit!
For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, he wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
But we found his body at what tower? Strawberry Tower, right? Grape Tower.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
He's also next time on Dragon Ball
Your
Z.
lesson, pitiful humans.
Really?
You cannot
God damn,
overcome
this guy's got range.
contradiction.
That's wrong. When something's wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such as a thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Okay, contact elevator probably. So does the DBZ announcement. What?
Elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Okay, that's literally what he was just saying. Okay.
Damn it!
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
What was for Yuhiko's account? What do you think overall eats most of your HP during trials? Being dumb? It's like me being stupid followed by me not knowing how. No, that's the same thing. Me being stupid, then the game being obtuse, and that's pretty much the entire reason. Saw Nekomaru walking. Okay, so it's not that.
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Ooh. Yes.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
There
How
is a
much
secret
longer do you plan to
passageway.
lecture me? Why
Oh
don't
my
we
god.
stop this
Oh
already?
no.
That elevator, the only means of travel. As long as that your assumption.
Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
if the killer cannot return to Strawberry,
Since I was at Strawberry, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
I think you're right. I think they might have.
Damn it!
Oh man, they're fucking too.
That elevator was
All right.
the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
if the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question.
I think
that
this
the
one
following
actually eats
crime is
more than
impossible.
anything else.
It would
Maybe
have been different
Hangman.
if they had an accomplice.
I didn't connect shit apparently.
Damn it!
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
It's got to be something I copied.
As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
if the killer cannot return,
Since I was at Strawberry House, there's no question that the following crime is.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
How do I say that someone sent the elevator back?
Damn it!
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
I'm just guessing now.
Damn it!
I don't even fucking know what it wants.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
I'm having a rev
As long
moment.
as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus,
I got rockin' brain right now. Do I need a hint? No, I'm just dumb. Give me a second.
At Grape House.
It's not the only. I know it's Nagato's teleportation. That would be a thing too if he went through the fucking thing. Okay, fine.
Damn it.
Fine. He's trying.
Elevator was the only means of travel between
How do I
the two
say the
houses.
things?
As long as that elevator.
Thank you, Nick, for the 2 gift subs. Abby, come here. Which one of you is that? Hi, babies. I know what I want to say. I just don't know. This trial is frustrating to watch him do, I'm sure. I'm just gonna listen. Yeah,
Your
listen to everything.
assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time,
I don't think it
there's
has
no
anything to
question
do
that
with
the
the plot.
following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Okay.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Okay.
How
Secret
much longer do you
passageway?
plan to
Is that
lecture
it?
me?
That
Why don't we stop this already? That elevator was the only means of travel between.
that? Is that what you want?
No, that's wrong.
Fuck you, game.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. I've got rockin' brain hard today.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Tomato?
You're the only one!
No. But
Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method.
that
right?
method. It's hard doing this after a couple days break. I feel like I need to do this like literally. It's got to be like almost instantaneously. It's got to be like the next day I can. And it's been. When was the last stream of this? Let me defend myself with the amount of time. Okay. Alright. I streamed it on the 4th. So it's actually been 12 days since the last time I played this game. So that might have something to do with it.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House.
I think that's right, unless if I got the time wrong on After Hours too.
Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up.
Wasn't it only 4 days? Didn't you do the investigation on Friday? So After Hours is wrong. Okay, cool. 4 days ago was 1, 2, 3, 4. That would have been Saturday, which is the 12th. Okay. Alright, hold up. It's been 1 week. That's such a 90s song. Go ahead and fix the thing on After Hours real quick. So apparently it was the 12th instead. No, wait. When did I upload it? When did I upload it? Studio Creator Classic, because we don't have that option in the beta. And it says I uploaded it on the 12th. I'm a fucking idiot. That's the problem. All right, cool, good.
But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma archive, which is on the 3rd floor of Grape House.
Meaning the 3rd floor and the 4th floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Okay.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
We all knew about the final dead room.
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own
What?
suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your
How would you have not noticed?
There's no way I can stop.
Did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I need to do the investigation and the trial nearly back to back from here on out. And now I'm just getting flustered. Since the whole like Octagon thing, I'll admit I'm pretty flustered.
Even if the turbid box
I don't
doesn't
trust myself
exist,
anymore.
You could travel through multiple planes.
What?
Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
What the fuck are you talking about? Try providing evidence that the key that dwells in
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of
I don't know
blind
what
confusion,
words I've got available to me, and the game doesn't give me a second to actually check. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna lose some health here. I'm gonna check and
know
see what the
limits
options
of your
are.
own reasoning.
Radio clock, no.
You say the
Broken
killer
doorknob,
went to the Octagon?
wire, tripped over pillar.
Bark, you cur! If
Wire?
You don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
There it is.
Allow me to cut through those words. The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower.
Yeah, the hammer is actually proof that they went through because the hammer is only available in the final dead room. Done.
Those are all
there it
the
is.
items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were
So
various
Gundam actually
weapons
solved
and
all those
tools
puzzles
there.
himself? God damn.
Pretty sure I...
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems. Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
He also played Russian roulette and won. God, man, what if he had not won Russian
But
roulette?
there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
So I don't have to do this stupid
Hey,
thing?
what are you... First of all, by messing with all the clocks...
Oh, wow,
and
it actually is playing the
Gundam
music
tried
like
to
he's
lure
doing
only
it.
Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a big deal.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Can you not?
Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight
This
head-on
is what
with
it's
the
like to be an
robotic
NPC,
Nekomaru.
by the way.
So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
He's got a problem with the fact that we don't think he actually fought him?
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet.
You just played yourself, yeah.
Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet.
That was pretty fucking metal.
I cannot finish!
Not the first time that Sonia has heard that one.
What do you intend to do?
Not the first time that Hajime has asked that.
It's obvious. I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions.
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
If only you had some way of doing that. Like, you had some sort of, like, way of moving behind him while standing in front of him. Like you had some sort of evil spirit.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
It's not a one-on-one, it's a one-on-four.
Just as I thought, truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument, it was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam.
You're a stand user, yeah.
You're the one who's
I
wrong.
mean, he would. Like, he absolutely looks like someone who has a stand. Because, I mean, like, look at his fucking outfit.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess I don't really want to admit it. And just as you requested, I will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Are you going to do the summary now? Panic talk action. Okay, cool. We're doing this now.
I won't let you!
Oh.
For the Tanaka Empire!
Oh, I fucked up.
Crushed as David prophesied!
I pressed the wrong button because I didn't remember how this worked.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
How do I reload again? Fuck.
For the Tanaka Empire!
I don't remember how to do this.
I won't let you!
Tab to reload. Thank you.
For the Tanaka Empire!
Luckily, I had enough health to be able to handle it.
Crushed as David prophesied! It's Nekomaru's back.
The
Do you really think I
4
can get behind
Dart
him so
Devas.
easily?
This is the end.
I cheated that one, but whatever. Let me do it.
Even if you didn't get behind him,
Deva's the Dark
you should have
4.
been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Nah, that's fine.
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Yes.
Of course, that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundam. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes. right?
Yeah, he did get it to press the button. Emissary of Evil, in accordance with the ancient contract, the time has come for you to lend me your aid. Pierce through. Supernova Silver Fox Sand D. And then it pressed the button. See, that was foreshadowing, apparently. Okay, cool.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mechamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually
This game is so
brought up how
stupid, I fucking
splendid
hate
my
it. Yeah, I know, I
subordinates
know.
are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
Okay.
Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Oh, no, we actually have to do this? Oh, fuck. Alright. So, who set the lounge clock? Who's in the lounge since early morning? Okay. What was wrapped around? No, that's not it, because that's literally on the screen, you stupid bitch. Okay. Destroyed what after the button? Okay. And then fake weapon? No. Who gathered at the lounge? No. Why did Nekomara fall? Because the knob fell off. And who heard the rumbling sounds? Everyone. So I think it's this one? No, that's not what it's trying to say. Okay. Chains around the doorknob. Nekomara's weakness. We don't have that one yet. There it is. Okay, cool. Alright. Messing with the base of the contact elevator. Who set the alarm clock? The hamster pressed it. No. I'm definitely having, like, one of the... like, it's... You didn't even need to make it the gray man. Okay, there it is. Even the hamsters are grayed out. Nekomara's weakness is... Okay. No, it's still in the shop. No, it's fine. There it is. Who heard the rumbling sounds? Okay, so this one we know is not the thing because it's there. Who set the alarm clock? There it is. Okay, cool. Got it. The fake weapon. What was the fake weapon? The hammer. And see, it would have worked had the pillar not fallen over. I think that was the hint. Wire wrapped around. Okay, cool. Last sock. Okay, last one. What? Hamster and murder. Okay. You press the grape Kiss the pillar. This is like real rockin' brain hours right now. I need to get more sleep and cut down on my caffeine. Who gathered at the lounge? That? There. Okay, cool. And then, who heard the rumbling noise? Everyone, really.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Thank you.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the Funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower.
They did a really good job of making sure that he was, like, he did a really good job making sure he got from one place to the other and setting the clock exactly right.
They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the Funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However,
why is he walking like that?
The contact elevator was broken. Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower.
Like, this one was much more clever than the previous one.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
That's so dumb.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
We're just not going to address the chains in the comic? No. We're not going to address a lot.
Then, they used the secret Octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall.
That's a fucked up way of killing someone, by the way.
And tried to go back so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge.
He could have literally just created an alibi there, or killed Fuyuhiko.
As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out.
Probably just got a message from me. No worries, Ferret. Thank you for the Leon bits. I'll check it out. If you want to send it as a submit box thing as well, and then I'll just respond to it if that's the way to do it.
The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's
He
alarm
could have
rang,
snuck by,
it was also
maybe.
the same time
Like, it was
Nekomaru
so
was
fucking
waking up.
loud. He could have, like, used that as a way.
He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier
would've been
load
really
than
risky.
expected, the doorknob ended up breaking.
Gundam is still a good boy. He killed someone. You remember that?
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks
Are
to
robots
the broken
people?
doorknob and Fuyuhiko.
Yeah, right.
Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
That face. Oh, I wonder what his death is gonna be. It's gonna be something weird.
That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth.
Oh shit. It's gonna be the Akane, despite being dumb as a box of rocks, is as real as one. Thank you for the raid, Norix. We're actually at spoiler territory, so if you care about spoilers for Danganronpa Case 4, then you might wanna bounce. I'm gonna give you guys a second to actually hear that. But definitely spoiler time for Case 4. Okay? 3. This is like a murder mystery game. But thank you for the raid, Norix. You said you were down for the thing I talked about, right? I was trying to get Hootie to say if he was down or not, but I couldn't really tell him what I was talking about because of the thing.
Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
Okay, cool. We might want to try playing that game sometime off stream. Figure out how to play it. Does that make sense, Norix? Get everyone else who's down to do that block. See if we can actually do it.
I cannot believe it.
Okay.
I just
We'll work that out in the
believe-
streamer room at some point, if that makes sense.
You killed Nekomaru?
Yeah.
I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
My beloved. Oof. Kane is pure of heart and dumb of ass. I guess it was good to get Gundam's underwear first, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's the worst I've done so far.
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
I have a feeling, by the way, that I'm going to have to cut out the Octagon song that I got earlier. I should probably credit them. Who was that? It was Octagon Po P Po featuring Jack Black by M Maker on April 2nd of 2018.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever. Oh, crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part.
What the fuck? How do you even do that? What if... Oh, man. What if they kill his hamsters, too? Who's gonna take care of his hamsters? But it might get copyright claimed, so, you know. It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right. The one who killed the robotic Nekomara in the amazing Funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Yeah, I don't know if the divas are condemned too. If they're not, Sonia could take them. Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get over it. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean an incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter how many times he says, it won't change a thing. We have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to the one who is lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is that what I would like to say, but honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct?
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomara powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake.
Fine.
Nekomara did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This, too, must be the will
If
of
he
causality.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are so many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
With the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the Funhouse and devised the killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, succeeding to lure Nekomara to the tower. And this is what happened. Nekomara and I are alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomara. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. And in that situation, I wanted to run away, but it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away or even called for help, but he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell you.
He was serious too. He gave it his all, trying to kill me.
Huh?
If he had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see
Nobody
it.
would know that the victim, me, was actually the one planning the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomara really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great line.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might!
What the hell is happening?
won't
Why is
go easy
Nekomara
on
doing
you.
this?
Don't even think about holding back! Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics! Give me everything you got!
Nekomaru need I. Your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why would you fight? We're all friends. Also, if Gundam had actually successfully gotten away with this, Sonia would have died too. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. We'll not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you. However, I must say this. I did all of the side activities. Guntim was as deep as a puddle. Like, we did that. We did that. At what point... He had some stuff going on, but he wasn't that deep. Traitor was deeper. And that's not saying a lot. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. It's an abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us just to wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have this happen to us, have our friends kill each other. Do you mean you'd rather die?
Fall, my tears.
He confessed to his crime, sure. Ever since we're locked inside that building, everyone has been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. This is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life, that is an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you ever heard of the term dog eat dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall
Would a world consider... If a world would consider that justice, then I would fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death, that is nothing but blasphemy towards life. Are you Catholic?
I renounce you!
Is a violation of the natural order. This is arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying that... Are you saying all that to try and justify what you did?
But...
Sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
A man had courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I betrayed you all. That is an absolute truth.
Fall, my tears.
Don't you think this is a better alternative to slowly starving to death in here?
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime.
you...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagato, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, it was a mere child's play.
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that you're a total prick. It's because you unexpectedly admitted to your crime without so much... Well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Guntim, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? Can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
Just who do you think I am? I'm Gundam... Okay. So, wait. He committed this murder, tried to get away with it, and he's playing it off like he sacrificed himself. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the wind.
Did he, though? That was his intent? But why did he make his murder so hard to figure out? He didn't try that hard to... I think he's implying it. He admitted he was the ultimate weapon earlier. So why did he deny it earlier? He didn't try to get away with it. He's just too evil and too... Okay. Because it wouldn't make for an interesting game. I feel like you could do something with that, where a guy like straight up murders someone and admits to it, and everyone's like, there's no way he did it because such and such happened. Like, are you covering for someone? You know? I would have preferred to get away with it, but at least there's an upshot for everyone. Okay, that's fine. Him just admitting to the crime would essentially be the same thing as suicide. How do the Monokuma rules work with this? It's against his philosophy. Okay. Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10 billion years. In the name of the Paladin... It's impossible. That is Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let's be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Let's begin.
Yes, indeed.
I prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam.
Please wait.
This is too much.
I beg of you.
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia.
I beg of you.
How pitiful.
Sonia. An act so unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not benefit. Honestly, like, the deaths feel so bad when, like, they end up having to, like, be executed. That actually feels bad. Gundam. It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind, however.
What is it, my four dark
What is it?
devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
But what happens to the hamsters? What the hell is this music? Okay. They're left behind. Why is this working? Oh, it didn't. Oh my god, don't do this game. The executions feel so bad. Gundam. Even after Gundam's gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then, what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Fun but terrible fact. The magic circle is supposedly for protecting his hamsters, not himself. Yeah. Pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
Spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every single one of you. Biggest piece of shit is me.
Worst.
Why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly, but still. Even though we feel this way, we gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who died, we need to finish this once and for all. So don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. Cannot allow that.
Hey! Hey!
So how long are you guys going to stand around chattering? Class trial's over. It's okay if you hurry on back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
How much longer are you going to keep doing this? Till there's one left. Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How many people were left in the first game? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
After feeling down for so long, he finally feels refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
6. Interesting. Hold on a second. That's a mood shift is too damn fast.
Not like that.
6. So we should be near the end of this game then. Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomura said. I think I might try and bust in and finish this game before I have to go on vacation. Because I feel like if I actually, if I don't finish this before I leave, I will have no idea what's happening. I either need to stop directly after this stream or bust through real hardcore. Someone who's played this game, how many streams do you think is left? There's a good bit left? Okay. That's what it meant to live. Certainly something else. I've got, we're gonna leave on the 30th, so I won't be around on the 29th, probably. I might be around on the 29th. If I'm around on the 29th, then that means I have 13 more days. If I have every other day to stream. Okay. If I do every other day, and there's... You might make it at this pace, yeah. I'm trying to figure out how many... You say there's 7 streams left, and there's how many days until the 30th? 7, 14... Almost exactly 14... 13, and there's about 7 days. I could do it if I stream literally every other day, but man, I don't think that's gonna happen. She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
So let's go back for now and eat. It's 14 days. It's possible. 5 to 6 more streams. We have to cut corners. No more free time. Is that worth though?
Right?
Then let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. 5 might be possible, though. No, I don't want to force myself. I just don't want it to, end horribly, you know? I'm not doing a 7-hour stream. 3-hour streams are fine, but 7 is not. With this, the class... I mean, this is how dumb I am after, 2 hours of streaming. You know? And we got to that ending with me being that dumb about things. We're 3 hours and 30 minutes now. With this, the class trial will come to an end, and once again, we'll return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished, but despite that, even though the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. At that very moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, only one thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Yeah, Kameda? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to attain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. I thought it was his nose, the long hair right where his nose is. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. It's just funny. I mean, no one else could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well...
Guess they were too busy with other matters, or maybe they've reached their limits. Regardless, I was saved. Things get will get more complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
Should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all, even if it costs me my life.
Obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this. Whoever he kills was the traitor, I would imagine.
Monokuma appears!
All right, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's lonely little Nagito. Why are you alone tonight, too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. See, so you can tell.
Hmm?
Perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know me well.
Wow.
This is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. See, so you don't know. It looks like the final showdown's going to take a little bit more time.
Hello.
Why'd you summon me anyway? Were you going to confess me? Were you going to finally confess your love?
Hey.
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from this final dead room.
Hmm?
Yeah, don't give me any spoilers about it. I just need to know how many, like, streams I've got left, roughly. That's enough. That's not even spoilery. Not how many cases, not how many free times are left, how many streams are left, at the pace that I'm going. Because I think it would be bad if I left a shit ton. If it's a shit ton, if it's, like, more than 7 is going to be pushing it. At least 6. People are saying somewhere between 5 to 7 so far. Not 3 to 4 hour streams, like on average 2 hour streams. Maybe 3 on occasion. Definitely with trials, 3, almost 4. There was information about 16 people in the file I received, but isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even
There's
know.
a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file also contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
I just reused the stuff the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
I'm not cheating the gameplay sections, because why the fuck would that doesn't even... There's no point in playing this game if I cheat it that much. Was that person also a student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
Hmm?
What's wrong with that? It's my job to heat things up. Is it okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
That's not my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is.
Hmm?
What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. Even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? Just like Monomi after losing her magic stick, the traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, the person is the evil Future Foundation's lackey who's putting you guys through all this stuff. There's a good stopping point within 4 streams. Okay, that's good information too. I don't want to have a thing where, like, 4 days. Imagine if I got to a trial and it was like the 29th. That's going to be a problem. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know.
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey.
Your purpose is to fill everyone in this island with despair, right? So you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
If that's the case, then I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. See, interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no. I mean, I want to make everyone in the group feel despair. That includes you too.
Well,
I knew you'd say that. Besides, I wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter the situation I find myself in, the core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope, the shining brightly stepladders such as myself in despair exist. You're right, a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Reminds you. You don't know who I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds me of some other person, that must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But if you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Wow.
Am I? I think I might be very lucky.
Say what?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a subatter anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become the existence of what could be even called the ultimate hope. The two of you are very alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey.
Makoto? Big Mac? Yeah. There's one thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is that person you're waiting for already on the island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question. If that's the case, then that person is already on this island. Wouldn't that be exciting? I mean, I thought that Kameda could be like fucked up alter ego of Big Mac. I mean, they have the same ability. They got a similar look going. They even have the same voice actor, yeah. Evil Big Mac, the Whopper. That's good. I think that's where we'll call it too. Hellhound Earring. What's the next chapter called? Okay. I'm gonna call it there, actually. It doesn't tell you. It's too bad. Alright. I think that's a good end to a stream. I like it when I end there. That's a cool spot. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, let me look and see if there's any art. First off, there is one new piece of art, and it's a Homestuck art. I like the art from Homestuck people. Like, it's so, like, I don't know. It's nice. It feels good to be getting art. I don't know how to explain that. Thank you for that. We got a art right here, and it's from, I made this in like 5 minutes, which is probably accurate to the actual thing. So this one is more of a chart than anything else. So this only makes sense, I think, if you played Hive Swap or you watched my thing of Hive Swap Friend Sim. This is the lawyer guy. Then you got Amnesia. So what they're trying to say here is there's Cerulean and Indigo, and there's actually a divide between these two different types. Indigo is like weird lawyery guys, and I've been joking that Ardata is Logan Paul because basically they act the same way. This is not too off, but I feel like L-Word isn't as bad as Logan Paul. She's just like a badass lesbian, I guess. This guy, Zebra, is a fucking degenerate. I hate him. I don't remember her that well. Lawyer is lower than both of these. Teals are, not blue. Okay, cool. Yeah, her name wasn't literally L-Word, but it was, if you pronounced it out loud, it sounded like L-Word. I don't remember her too well either. I think she was the Ghost House chick, but I'm not sure. But there's that. So thank you for the art. I made this in like 5 seconds, this is their only work that they did. Posted by 19-second respawn times. When is next Thursday? Soon. Probably tomorrow, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna go now. We got a couple options. Are any of the Vinesauce people and or associated acts live? I've been enjoying hosting randos that I don't know, but I feel like Mike needs a little bit extra love. So I think I'm gonna raid Mike. We're gonna give Mike some love. Steezels, thank you for the year of support. Holy shit. Let's give God, Pro Jared has fucking 548 viewers. That guy. And Mike only has 329, but Mike is so much nicer of a human being. That's wrong. We're going to raid Mike. We're going to raid Mike, and that way he's brought up a peg. All right. I feel like quality human beings should be just respected more than people who are bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's so confusing to me that I see just people who are awful getting away with being awful. And not even just the Pro Jared thing. Like, other people getting away with being shit. Raid Jared, it'll be funny? No, I'm not doing that. Not even as a joke. Fuck that. I'm gonna go support my friend. Anyway. I'll see you guys, are we gonna have a raid message? Nah, just go enjoy my friend's stream. I'll see you guys later. Bye.